We start, as always, focusing on what the question's asking us to do. It wants us to find the final temperature of aluminum. What's happening? We're adding some heat to aluminum metal. We're given the initial temperature. The heat is going to cause the aluminum to get hotter, move to a higher temperature, and we want to know what that temperature is. We have our aluminum. It starts at 20 degrees C. It's going to increase by some amount, and we want to know what the final temperature is. So here's our equation. Heat is equal to mass times specific heat times delta T. This is the equation for heat involved in a temperature change. We start by solving for delta T. We look up the specific heat for aluminum from our conversion sheet. We see we're given two different values. We want to choose the value that has units consistent with the units in our problem. In our problem, we're given units of calories, so we want to choose the value for specific heat that's given with units of calories. So now we sub in our values into the expression for delta T. So now we have our value for delta T. Don't stop here. This is the value for delta T. This value here, what we're asked for is for the final temperature. So to get the final temperature, we have to add delta T to our initial temperature. And we get our final answer down here. TF is going to be equal to TI plus delta T. TI plus delta T. So this is our initial temperature. We've calculated delta T, and we can only use 2 sig figs in our answer based on the grams.